last time I interviewed President Trump, I was there in 2018, and I always saw the two of you as friends. And I said to him, a very simple question I asked him. I said, what happened? And I think it's only fair to ask you the same question. What do you think happened?
You know, I enjoyed supporting him when he was president. We worked really hard for his reelection in Florida. And I always had a good relationship with him. And then once the midterm election happened, he started taking shots at me. I didn't really do anything to do it except do a good job. But that's fine. I mean, Sean, you know, when you're making things happen, you take incoming from a variety of targets. So that's just the nature of the business. And I'm happy to stand strong and do what's right.
Sean Hannity did a great job with asking Florida Governor Ron DeSantis this question. DeSantis, who shouldn't be facing the sun, bad look, didn't want to also sound bad while giving a very non-bulletin board, seemingly rehearsed answer, as he should at this point. I've wondered out loud for a while now, who in the Republican Party is going to vote for DeSantis if and when he decides to make a bid at becoming president in 2024? Beyond the Republican primary, it's my opinion that he's in a lose-lose situation. If he fights back against Trump, it might be seen as a betrayal on the right. Donnie was instrumental in getting Ronnie where he is. But if DeSantis doesn't retaliate, maybe MAGA will see him as weak. That is, of course, assuming Ron DeSantis will run for president in 2024. His head starts doing this when the topic comes up. Now, as was shown in that opening clip, DeSantis was recently in Japan on what his office branded the four-leg trip as an international trade mission, including stops in Israel and South Korea. He will also visit the UK before returning back to the US. With that said, according to Axios, DeSantis presented the Trump administration's decision to move the US embassy to Jerusalem as his own achievement, saying he worked to cajole the former president to make the move. He didn't mention former President Trump by name, though. DeSantis also talked about the decision to move the U.S. out of the 2015 nuclear deal with Iran, again, without mentioning Trump. So maybe this is a combination of what I discussed earlier. He's fighting back without acknowledging his opponent. With that said, you know how Trump feels about the peace in the Middle East that he brokered, but not really, not even close, not even sure why him or Trumpers would even imply that. 45 will be rage truthing about this as soon as he stops talking about E. Jean Carroll instead of wishing his wife Melania a happy birthday. So, to actually answer Hannity's question, what soured Trump and DeSantis' relationship is the fact that Donald feels threatened by Ronald. So even though he's behind in polls, DeSantis can still just smile and nod as awkwardly as possible until he makes it official. But there ain't no way he can get MAGA to vote for him if they're also cheering for this.
Should I do it? I'm gonna do it.
I actually gave Fox credit for doing the bare minimum when they conducted this interview with a former homicide detective. Find out why by clicking the link to the video in the description. If you're looking for more of my content, go to the Jeff Wiggins hashtag. I'm also at my YouTube channel, We Gonna Be Alright. Thanks for watching. My architect knows Japanese.